What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Ramon, Lifestyles Defined. Welcome to another episode of AMA. And how this works is you ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will answer them in follow-up videos. Today's question comes from Mark Anthony, and he asks, will Windows ever support Google services like Google Now, Inbox, etc.? This is one reason why I had to go back to Android. So I'm using a Nexus 6P right now. Not a bad device. I surely miss the smoothness of Windows Phone though. So, Mark, thank you for your question, first of all. And I read some rumors back. I guess it was around November, saying something to do with patents that Microsoft and Google squashed their beef and Windows Phone ecosystem, or Windows in general, meaning because we all know it's all on Windows and on the desktop, the laptop, tablet, phone, blah blah blah, could start to see Google apps trickling. Still a rumor. I don't understand what the problem is here. There's been, if you take that YouTube app from the in the Windows Phone 8.1 world, where Microsoft made an app and Google made them pull it down, and Google made an app and then it was a web version of YouTube. It wasn't even a full client, and they each pointed fingers at each other. It was very infuriating because, one, it's not clear who's at fault, and two, no one's stepping up to look out for the consumers. So here you have a world where Microsoft's supposed to spend whatever money, squash whatever beef to make sure that their consumers have the best experience. They have the applications they need, not happening. Then you also have the same world where Google is spiting for whatever reason, or not playing nice with Microsoft to make sure that their customers can get to their services from wherever. And the infuriating part about the latter is they do it on almost every other platform. It's like, guys, what is the problem? So I don't know, does it have something to do with Microsoft making billions off of Android for a few dollars on every Android device sold? Could that be something Google's really like, yeah, well, you want to be a dick, we'll be a dick? It's possible. Who knows what's going on. I think it's one of the larger reasons why Windows Phone has been struggling to take off, because it's you need Google services. I mean, I'm heavy invested in the Microsoft ecosystem, so I don't use Bing. I'm sorry, I don't use Google. I use Bing, but I use Gmail for OneNote. I use OneNote. I use Wunderlist, but I use YouTube. So it's hard to ignore Google, and it's such a big part of so many people's lives, and to not have it present continues to be a fucking catastrophe for Microsoft. And I don't know if it doesn't seem to be a solution in sight. Those rumors are promising, but how many months later and we haven't seen anything? And it's just sad, really, especially when you look at Microsoft, and Microsoft just threw in the towel, and they gave up on this platform exclusivity. Microsoft services are very much agnostic. You can find them on Android, iOS, Windows Phone, and different conversation. Even more infuriating than what I mentioned before is the fact that Microsoft services and applications are actually better and even more supported, or better supported, on other platforms besides Windows Phone. So there's that. I don't know. I don't even think Microsoft knows. But thank you for your question. Sorry I didn't have a more solid answer. We're all just holding on by a goddamn thread to figure out what's going on here. Again, thank you for your question. For everyone else, please subscribe. It lets us know that you enjoy the content and you're here for the long haul. And like the video, share it if you can. My name is Ramon. I'm out of here. Peace.
From the deep forest into the sun.